Okay, so I guess we are live. Let's just check. Let me see the live. Not there. Podcast live videos. Okay, I think this is live. Yeah, okay. Okay, I don't know why it looks so bad, but anyways, let me just see why it looks so bad. The picture. I know it's not coming out nice. Let me see. Maybe this will help. Anyway, it's not coming out the best, but hopefully it will fix. I don't know what is that. It's a new, just weird. I'm playing around with this thing because why is this? Okay, let me see. Maybe because I have 360. Let me take that off. I may be too late. Let me see. I think it's too late to take it off, but let's do the best. So don't pay attention to that. See, it's so weird. Because they had the 360. I didn't want that. I didn't know what it was. I don't know why I chose it. Let me see. 360. I don't want that. Enable DVR. I don't know what I did. Analytical stream health. I don't know. It looks really weird, the picture there. It's slower than the recommended. Open widget. Okay. Data. Good. Okay. Well, we're going to do our best in here. I don't know why it looks like that. I'm going to stop it here. Maybe it will fix this picture because it looks really bad. So let me see what happens if I stop. And I'll be right back. Okay, start streaming. Let's see if this helps. Okay, let's see. I don't know, it still comes out like that. I don't know why. It looks a little better, I think. Let me see what happens. So this is my first time in a long time that I stream. So let's see what happened. It looks good from the outside. Let me see. Live. Okay, hopefully this will do. But the main thing is that I'm here and I'm giving you, sharing with you information. That's the main thing. So I guess don't look at the picture there. I don't know what happened. It looks like it's better now. So today I'm going to, I'm hoping to bring you more videos more often. And today we're going to talk about aspects and why you should know about them. So I'm going to give you a rundown of what aspects are, what are they, and why you should know about them. Because if you don't know, you may be just functioning automatically and wondering why your life is not going the way you want it. And I'm talking about from your financial to your relationships to your health. So it's very important that you learn about aspects. And I think today is the first time that I'm going to be talking about it with you. I've done it in other channels, but I'm going to do it with you, and I will continue from there. Now, you can comment and you can ask questions, but you have to subscribe because And the reason I do that is so that if you don't get a lot of people that are going to, just spam my channel. So I just want people that are serious, that are going to ask questions related to what I'm talking about. So, from the moment you're born, you're creating aspects, and those aspects, you are creating them out of experiences, right? But these aspects are born out of traumatic experiences. And these traumatic experiences could be something you watch, something you heard, something you observe, or something that happens to you physically, mentally, emotionally. And you're creating these aspects. Now, aspects are, in a sense, they're there to, unquote, protect you. But they're not protecting you, and not protecting you all the time. Sometimes they do, sometimes they are detrimental. So I will give you some examples so that you understand what aspects are, but they come from your own energy. You create them with your own energy. And also, those aspects could be, you can become so fearful that eventually they'll have to come out, because it's energy that you hold. You're holding this energy, and it's only so much that you can hold, and eventually has to come out. And those are what you call demons, right? These very dark energies. But aspects are with you all the time, especially if you, well, it happens to you all the time. You may not realize it, but they're there with you all the time. And I'll get more in depth about, and if you have any questions related to this aspect, I'll be more than willing to answer them for you. So the aspects are created, you create them in the moment that you have an experience that is traumatic. Now, after that experience, you're going to act differently whenever these aspects feel that you are in danger, right? But aspects don't have the, I want to say, intelligence, the wisdom that you have, and if you would listen to your essence, right? So let's say that somebody ridiculed you when you were really young in school, or your father or your mother ridiculed you, and it made you really, really, really embarrassed, say you were stupid in front of other people, and you were ridiculed. In that moment, you created an aspect that is trying to protect you from you feeling so horrible, And so now you don't notice it when you're young. You think you're shy. I'm very shy. I was very shy. And, you know there's something there. There's something there. But you don't really realize that it's an aspect that is blocking you, that is creating a lot of blockage in your life, right? So here you are, 20 years old, 30 years old, 40 years old, whatever age you are, and you notice that, you get into relationships, you meet your in-laws, and you are very, you feel uncomfortable. You don't want to meet them, and then you just, maybe your mother-in-law says mean things to you, or your in-law say things mean to you, and you don't say anything. You're just so embarrassed. You don't say anything. You try not to get into a situation where they're going to make fun of you, right? So maybe you want to wear a miniskirt or a tiny short, but you don't do it because you think they're going to make fun of you, or if you say something, they're going to make fun of you. Some people don't give a shit. They just say whatever they want. They're not embarrassed. And they come out and you see them in social media, uh, the most ridiculous things that you can even think that you wouldn't do, and they're doing it. And they get millions of views, and they're not shy. And they don't care, right? And you say, well, they don't realize they look horrible? Well, they don't care. They don't have these aspects that's telling them, like, you shouldn't dress like that, you shouldn't talk like that, you gotta be this perfect person, you know, that you shouldn't act like that. I'm not saying that you should act, you know, there's certain ways that you act, but I'm saying these aspects can really, really make it hard for you, where you just, and anyway, you have one is because your husband says something, your in-laws, your boyfriend, whoever, somebody says something, and you really feel horrible. You even feel like you're mad at yourself, or you may cry, and you just feel like disgusting, like, why am I so stupid, or whatever. And you may say that, why am I so stupid? And almost like you agree with them that you're stupid. Your husband may say you're stupid, or your boyfriend. Heard of, relationships with the boyfriend, call her names. People come to me, clients, and they tell me how they're treated by the boyfriend. So you get into these things, and you realize it's and the thing is, you may not want to do things because you're afraid that they're going to make fun of you, that you're going to look stupid doing it, so you don't do it. You may want to do videos because you're very talented and you have so much to offer to us, but you don't want to do it because you may look stupid, right? And why would you look stupid? Why that shyness? Where did that shyness come from? That's what you got to question. Is it really shyness, or is your aspects that is preventing you from making a fool of yourself? In reality, you're not going to make a fool of yourself. In reality, you think you're going to be making a fool of yourself because these thoughts come from these aspects. They think, and you don't realize they're not your thoughts. Okay, this is you. It's almost like you're possessed, and you think, but it's not your thoughts. It's these aspects. Well, in general, your thoughts are not your thoughts. Where do you think they come from? You think your thoughts are just, I don't know, inside of you? They're not. We are sharing thoughts with one another. We're sharing. All of us are sharing thoughts, and so they're not yours. The thing is about thoughts, and that would be another video, is that the thing is that you have to choose what thoughts you want, and in many cases you may have to change your energy to attract thoughts that are not pessimistic or negative, very negative thoughts. So aspect comes from, you create these aspects. And why it's so important that you know about aspects? Because these aspects are how you create. They influence how you create. And you create your own reality. Nobody's creating your reality. And so if they are, let me put it this way. The way you create is with your perception. That's how you create. But your perception is influenced by these aspects. Aspects that you created since you were little. A child that is a newborn, and he's crying, and the mother ignore him, put him in a room in the dark, or just ignore him. In that moment, he created an aspect that I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough, Nobody really gives a shit about me. Here I am crying because I feel lonely, because I want love, because I want affection, because I gotta go poop, or because I have a stomachache, or something hurts, and they ignore me. And it's that moment you create an aspect like, I'm not good enough. Okay? And it can get worse and worse from there. Many things parents do to the kids. But you think that you create that when you're an adult. You create the moment you're born. When you die, you let go of all the limitations, and it's all this restrictive, life. So it's good, it's actually pleasant. But when you're born, is you come from, in a sense, freedom, and you come in here to restrictive, limited. Even you breathing, everything. So it's traumatic. To be born is very traumatic. And right there, you create aspects just by being born. But when they ignore you, it's horrible. As a child, when it's crying. So when a child is born, they need much, much love from the mother, nurturing, love, affection, because it's very scary, situation when you're born. In any case, at that moment that you're born, you're creating aspects, most of the aspects has to do, in my opinion, they have a religious tone, background, and whether you are religious, whether you have religion, whether you never was raised with religion, you are religious. Just by being in this physical reality, you're religious. Everything, absolutely everything, from religion to school to society to government, is all religious. You just don't know, but it is religious. So I can give you a comparison. What happened when you're bad? It's a sin, right? To do something bad. And what happened? You go to hell. It's punishment. There's a punishment for your sins. And the law says the same thing. When you do something that is wrong, right? You're punished. Okay? You're punished. And in many cases, you're not even put to death. You just torture for many, many, many years. And that's what the religion says. You'll be tortured in hell or in purgatory. So it's religious. Everything is religious. You just don't realize that everything is a religious background, morality, all the laws that say you cannot walk around naked, you can't have sex in public, right? Where does that come from, right? In any case, all of the aspects have this religious tone. Guilt is one of the worst aspects that you could have. It literally destroy you slowly, a slow death. Guilt is one of them, of course. Sexuality. And that's one of the reasons I posted some videos, how to heal. You can find them in color, healing or something. But if you stare at that color, you just sit down in there and stare, it will activate the specific center that governs or certain parts of your body. So let's say the orange will govern the orange is attractive. It attracts to you people, and not just sexually, but attraction, right? If you have that blackish in there, you're not going to attract people in your business or in your whatever it is, you're doing. If it's not black, then you attract a lot of people to you. So when you do the orange, it will open that. And if you have a blackish in there, it's usually because of an aspect that it's been blacking that area because something that happens to you sexually, maybe when you were a child, maybe when you're very young, maybe you experienced something, or maybe you saw something affects you, and now you put in a blackish there. And in many cases, if you don't do something about it, you start to create things, physical things, that it will show up in your organs, your sexual organs, maybe in your boobs, maybe in your face, because that way you're creating kind of like a porcupine. You're creating ugly physical things that you think that you're so ugly that you don't want to get naked in front of another person, that in a way you keep a distance from the opposite sex, or from the whatever it is that you, maybe whatever attracts you would think. You like men, you like women, doesn't matter. Because you have this moral thing. During the AIDS, there was a thing. People discounted themselves because, you know, their sexual preferences. So I'm not here to teach you or to make comments or to give my opinion about anything. I'm just telling you that you will create things. And if you have something physical, maybe you have a pimple in your boobs or in your organs or something, this will be even syphilis or herpes. It's like a punishment. I punish myself because maybe in my opinion, I was promiscuous, But it's not promiscuity who give you the herpes. It's your aspects creating things to prevent you from having sex because you feel it's bad. Because religiously speaking, you shouldn't do that. Okay? And so aspects can be very, very, very bad. It's not that they're trying to hurt you, it's that they think they're trying to help you. Now, energy is real. When I tell you the aspect is energy, it's real. And you can give it form. And it's like you are possessed. You do things and you punish yourself. And you think like, oh, wait, why did I fall down? Why am I falling down? Why have so many accidents? And you think it's just accidents. Nothing is an accident. You're punishing. These aspects making it so you get punished for something that you're bad. You're a bad person. So sometimes we tell our kids, you're so bad or something. We have to be careful the way we speak to people, whether they are children, whether they are adults, or no matter who they are. You have to be careful how they speak to them, because you don't want to fit into those aspects. If anything, you want to help them, and I'm hoping to be here and help many of you to get rid of these aspects. They can go away. They're not going to disappear because energy never disappears. Nothing disappears in the entire consciousness. Nothing disappears. It's changed form. But they can leave you, right? You can release that energy and it goes someplace else. And somebody who just fitting perfectly will receive this energy, but that's not your fault. It's because they fit in perfectly, with that energy. So in the next videos, I will show you how to get rid of them. The most important part is that if you're discounting yourself, if you're having issues with losing weight, if you're having issues, maybe sexual organs, maybe you're having issues there, as healing, you need healing, that's the way you heal. You heal through your aspects. You heal through your aspect. If nothing is going well in your life, think about aspects. And I will continue to do the color healing, because it's very important. Also, I used to have a video about the stomach, which is the yellow energy center. And people will write me. They have thousands and thousands of people commenting on the video saying that they felt better, the stomach. I need to find my videos because when I closed the channel, most of the videos, either I deleted them or I saved them. So I got to look for them. So anyway, so that's why you need to know about aspects. How many people know about aspects? And you start from the minute you're born and you start collecting. Now, you may continue to have trauma now when you're 40 or 50 or 60, yes, but they are just compounding the ones that already have. You're not creating new aspects. You're just compounding more aspects on top of aspects that you already had. Right? Now, by the time you get to be 60 is horrible. Now, and just physically you don't feel good. You may have physical ailments, you may feel mental, emotional, all due to these aspects that you created from the minute you were born, okay? And if you have these aspects when you were young, when you were a little girl or a little boy, whatever, the energy that you were emitting attracted people that hurt you even more. So that's why I say compound. You're adding more and more to the same aspects, okay? You're feeding that aspect more and more and more, and then you realize, wait, my life is hell. All the men that I meet are jerks. They're horrible. They're all very sexual. They just want sex, or they cheat on me. All of them. Yes, because that was the energy you were emitting. So once you find this, you have to don't get into any relationships until you fix that. And then when you fix it, not only you're gonna look gorgeous and beautiful, you're gonna be so bright, you know, you're just gonna emit this beautiful energy and attract people in your life, but you're gonna attract the right people. Okay. Anyway, I'll come back the next time, and I will continue to do that at least once a week, so we can continue with these live videos. And sometimes I may not do them live, but you know, you're more than, you know, welcome to leave any comments or ask me any questions. Okay, have a good night.